Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy. They're so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Outside, Green. Their passage to Green, and stolen by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron. Curry looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Podziemski on the wing. Stolen by Reeves. To the inside. And finished off by LeBron.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And here's Reeves outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. 9-point game. Inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Ayton a screen on Butler. LaRavia. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Podziemski. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay.
He threw that one down.
My goodness.
Wow.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now, here's Butler. Here's Curry. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Back to Doncic. Here's the floater. Ayton finds Doncic. Now James for the 3, and the 3 ball is good. James has got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you guys.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Butler. Sinks that one from the post. Butler's got his second bucket.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Outside for Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
High post try, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Butler for three, and another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
LeBron kicks to Hayes. Doncic outside. The tray. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 11 points.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
And the dunk by James.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The shot, no good. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with Hachimura. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Kennard in at the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
To the middle, here's Reeves. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Ball stolen. Spencer, the pass to Porzingis. Now here is Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Smart dishes to Hayes. From deep, Reeves hits it from three-point range. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. James checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Moody. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Smart. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Melton passes to Porzingis. Outside Butler. Tries the spin move. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And how about the floater there from Butler? That shot is deadly. You just never know when he's going to use it.
Smart passes to Hayes. Reeves outside. From downtown. Rebound by Butler.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Basket good. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Stephen Curry in for DeAnthony Melton. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Outside Butler. Here's Podziemski. James covering, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Over in the corner, LaRavia. Here's Hachimura. Still yet to score. Count that bucket.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Left side, Butler. Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski. 4 on the clock. Over LeBron. And the rejection by James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here is Doncic. Over in the corner, LaRavia. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 3. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Porzingis kicks to Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Pass to LaRavia. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Here's LaRavia. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Lakers.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Majemski on the wing. Back to Butler. Pass to Curry. Reeves with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, James. LeBron with a screen on Porzingis. They get the rebound. Pass to LaRavia. Ayton at the elbow. Kicks it out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And he makes that one.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
James sets the screen for Reeves. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Reeves has got 10 points in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Pass to LeBron, and stolen by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 3, and stolen by James. Porzingis with the steal. Butler against Smart. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Doncic. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. Now Moody. And here is Green. James covering. Curry dishes to Butler. For the lead. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Doncic outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Butler. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. On right side, and stolen by Butler. For the tie, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smart in at the 2-guard spot. And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Kennard for 3. It's good from long range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Horford with the screen on Hachimura. The 9-foot shot, and it's blocked. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Kennard against Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Melton, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Kennard with the ball. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Smart. Hachimura with a screen on Butler. Smart laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here is Horford. Butler takes it in. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And continuing to add to his offense over time, Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Warriors with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Draymond Green comes in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Warriors trail by 4. Raises up. Up again. He parachutes in for the putback.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
It's James. For 3. James cooking from deep.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Now Porzingis, big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here's James. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Stephen Curry, count it, nails it from 14.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Now here's Smart. Kennard with a screen on Green. James with a powerful jam.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And stolen by LeBron. Hayes down low, defended by Butler. James looking it over. From outside, he drills the 3.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Now in the line for the Lakers, number 77.
They trail by 6. Here's Curry. Stolen by Reeves. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one has to stop him.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Stephen Curry. Taking 2.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Here's Doncic, and that's an intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And he is unable to get the second one. Hayes with the screen for James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Buries the deep ball.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Takes the 3. Good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.